Hello and welcome to my channel. Here we learn the lore and stories of the world of Tyria. Today we will learn a little about another legendary weapon, the sword known as the Shining Blade, as well as a brief overview on how to craft it. As always, you can find the full lore and guide on the official Guild Wars 2 wiki. Now let's begin. The Shining Blade, a story of rebellion and legacy. The official lore on this weapon states, to its namesake faction, the Shining Blade is more an old friend than an ancient seer artifact. Its historical codenames include the family heirloom, that old thing, and Grand's best knife. Well, with this we don't really get anywhere, so we need to dive deeper into the lore of the faction known as the Shining Blade in order to get some more insight into this legendary weapon. Shadows in Kryta. Long ago, Kryta fell under the control of the White Mantle, a cult who claimed to serve the gods, but in truth worshipped the Mursat, ancient beings who demanded sacrifices. The Mantle ruled with cruelty, hiding their secrets behind faith and fear. Out of the darkness rose a band of rebels, the Shining Blade. They were not soldiers of a great army, but guerrilla fighters, hunters in the wilds, striking from the forests and cliffs. They believed Kryta should be free, not chained to the Mursat's lies. Led by figures like Evenia, they fought in secret, and later aided by Princess Salma, the true heir to Kryta's throne. But betrayal cut them deeply when Marcus, once their ally, turned against them. Many lives were lost, yet the rebellion endured. The Civil War. The war for Kryta raged in hidden valleys and ruined cities. The Shining Blade fought beside heroes of Tyria, and with their help, the White Mantle's hold began to falter. In the war in Kryta, the truth of the Mursat was revealed to all. The Shining Blade rallied under Princess Salma, whose rightful claim gave their struggle purpose. Battle by battle, they pushed the Mantle back. Eventually, the Unseen Ones were struck down, and the Mantle's High Council destroyed. Salma was crowned queen, and the Shining Blade laid down their role as rebels to become something new, the Royal Guard of Kryta. From shadows, they stepped into light, pledging their lives to protect the crown. The Gift of the Seers. Amid their victories, the Shining Blade received a gift unlike any other. The ancient Seers, who had fought the Mursat in forgotten ages, bestowed upon them a sword. That blade carried the name of the order itself, the Shining Blade. It was not made of normal steel. Its hilt gleamed with royal silver, its edge burned with faint light. To draw it was to summon a flare of purple and gold, like sunlight caught in crystal. Even the air seemed to shimmer as it left its sheath, a reminder of the Seer's arcane touch. Those who carried it found their steps marked by faint glowing footfalls, runes of the blade's emblem shining briefly before fading into shadow. Strikes from the weapon carried trails of light, as if the sword itself were writing the oath of its wielders into the battlefield. The blade was bound to the Shining Blade order through ritual. Livia herself used it in the Oath of Confidence, a magical bond that demanded absolute secrecy from members. In this way, the sword became more than a relic. It became the very heart of the Order's loyalty. How to craft this legendary weapon. The centuries turned, and the sword remained a symbol of Kryta's endurance. But in time, more than one warrior would hold its likeness. Through the Mystic Forge, crafters learned to recreate the blade, not cheaply, but through long journeys of patience, mastery, and rare offerings. To craft the Shining Blade today, you must bring together 4 components. Save the Queen, the precursor weapon. Gift of the Blade, 1 Mystic Tribute, and the Gift of Maguma Mastery or the Gift of Desert Mastery. Only when these come together in the forge, under Jin's fire and mystic light, does the legendary sword take shape. The crafting is as much a test of spirit as of skill. It mirrors the journey of the Shining Blade rebels themselves, forged through trial, patience, and sacrifice. A light in shadow. Today, the shining blade remain a mystery to many. To the common Krytan, they are silent protectors. To enemies of the crown, they are the strike that comes unseen. The sword they bear reminds all of their origins, forged in rebellion, tempered in blood, crowned in loyalty. It is both a weapon and a symbol. The glow it gives off is not only magic, but memory. Memory of those who fought against tyranny, of a people who reclaimed their land, and of an oath that still binds Kryta's defenders. To carry the shining blade is to walk with that history. It is to remember that truth can survive betrayal, and that even in the darkest years, a light still burned. And so, the story of the shining blade continues, not just a weapon of legend, but a promise kept across centuries. This has been the story and lore of the sword, the Shining Blade. I hope you enjoyed this video. This one has a deep connection to the faction known as the Shining Blade, and I like that very much. If you would like me to do a video dedicated to the faction, please let me know, and I will do that too. With that said, thank you for watching this video. Please like and comment something you thought was interesting, or something that I missed. Also subscribe to not miss future lore content in this format. Now, take care, and I will see you in the next story. Goodbye!